What is up, people? Another day, I've got an interesting video here for you today. Let's watch.
Our ancestors were not stupid to create idols. They were geniuses who created manifestation circuit for you and me to access God. See, Kana, அந்த காலத்துல science explain பண்றதுக்கு வந்து they used stories.
Okay, so I'll just tell you what he said in Tamil right now. He said back then, to explain science, we use stories and whatnot. The whole rest of the video is in English. Only that half sentence is in Tamil. And yeah, let's watch the whole video before commenting on it.
Faith, tradition for us to involve science in our lives. For example, you take a temple. The base of the temple has yantra, and yantra is like your chip on the phone. Above that is an idol. An idol is actually for you to visualize what is God. And each time they do mantra, it's like adding energy codes into the system. Above that is a pyramid which absorbs cosmic energy, and on top of that is kumbham, which is like a transmitter. So each time you pray, your energy gets manifested into reality, and once that reality happens, you come back to the temple in gratitude. You power the circuit. Millions of people, more power to the circuit. For every desire you have, there is a God for it. For every fear you have, there is a God for it. There are 33 million gods in Hinduism. So Kana, it is very easy for us to criticize and think they are stupid. They are geniuses who made magic and kept silent.
Okay, let's start over. I'll say some thoughts that I have about every part of this video. First, starting with
ancestors were not stupid to create idols. They were geniuses who created manifestation circuit.
See, first of all, the criticism is not that they're stupid. Okay, that is a straw man. That's easy to argue against. To claim that, hey, they said that the ancestors were stupid. How stupid of them to say that? It's very easy to use that in an argument. The thing is, the argument is that these are fictional. These are ideas and beliefs they had back then, and they use those ideas to build temples and statues and whatnot, and there's nothing wrong with that. What you have to remember is your beliefs in God or whatever ideas you have nothing to do with your intelligence. You can be smart, you can be really smart. I've seen people that are way smarter than me who are believing theists. I would never say anything about the intelligence of someone based on the beliefs they hold. My argument is only that we have to recognize when these are fictional ideas that don't hold any grounding in reality, before we make such sweeping conclusions. Now, that doesn't mean stupid, that just means beliefs don't correspond with reality. And there was no way to know that back then, but we have ways to know that today. And I'm gonna talk about a few of those over here. Now, he talks about manifestation circuit. See, there are words like circuit people use as a buzzword to make it sound like what they're saying has some sort of grounding in reality. Circuit sounds like a scientific technical word, doesn't it? So just say manifestation circuit and it sounds more believable when someone says that. But yeah, this has no grounding in reality whatsoever. If there is, please show me.
For you and me to access God. See, Kana, அந்த காலத்துல science explain பண்றதுக்கு வந்து they used stories, faith, tradition for us to involve science in our lives.
They used stories back then to explain science. But today, now that we're all smart and shit, hey, we can tell you that this is what we meant all along. Don't fall for this line of arguing or explaining things. Don't fall for that. By the way, this is what I'd call a rationalization.
For example, you take a temple. The base of the temple has yantra, and yantra is like your chip on the phone. Above that is an idol. And
see, yantra is like the chip of the phone. That word "like" is doing a lot of heavy lifting for him. That entire sentence is being carried by the word "like." Yantra being like the chip of the phone is not the same as yantra being the same as a chip of the phone. He's trying to rationalize and make arguments for how the temple is gonna do some transmitting and receiving of energy and cosmic energy and whatever. Yeah, let's watch.
Idol is actually for you to visualize what is God. And each time they do mantra, it's like adding energy codes into the system. Above that is a...
What does that mean? Each time you do mantra, you add energy codes into the system? Okay, tell me what that means, tell me how, be more specific and not so vague. I may be commenting on this video and that may seem very pointless or inconsequential to you, but I'm showing you how to spot flaws in ideas and thoughts and arguments that people make when you encounter them in your real life. They're very similar to what I'm showing you in this video. So when you see them in real life, these are the things that you should look at.
The pyramid, which absorbs cosmic energy, and on top of that is kumbham, which is like a transmitter. So each time you pray, your energy gets manifested into reality, and once that reality happens, you come back to the temple in gratitude. You power the circuit.
What is all this? Just like there is some sort of similarity in the gopuram of a temple and the antenna of a transmitter, a communications transmitter, doesn't mean those two are the same things. To make that comparison and then make a conclusion where you're equating the two is problematic. That's it. That's what I wanted to say about this video. I think we've seen the rest of this video. But that's basically the problems of this video. Don't fall for it, watch it, learn from it, and let's move on. I've got another video here for you. It's called All Our Scientists Were Saints.
Today I thought I would just go a little bit into ancient history, yeah, and then come to where we are today. Okay, so all of you have heard of the Varaha Avatar? Yes? If you have not, which country are you in? The Varaha Avatar is when Lord Vishnu, right? He takes the shape of the boar, and then for some reason the earth is drowning in water. We don't know why and how. But the boar lifts the earth up and brings it.
We do know why, but okay.
The water, right? Saves the earth, so to speak. Right? Now, that may be a fantastic story and all that, but check out the shape of the earth. What is it? It's round, right? Which means that more than 10,000 years ago, we knew that the earth was round.
That's it. I'm only gonna react to this very tiny section of the video. It's a much longer video. Maybe we'll react to the rest of it later in another video. But yeah, otherwise this video is going to be too long. We'll look at this specific claim, which is that Varaha Avatar proves, or depictions where it shows the earth as being round, proves that we knew, or ancient Indians knew, that the earth was round. The unfortunate thing is, if you look at this same story anywhere on the internet, it's very easy to find paintings like these where the earth isn't a sphere. It's a flat or a hemispherical whatever. There's another flat earth being depicted. There's a round earth being depicted. Now, these are paintings coming from different times, painted in different times. So this one is by Raja Ravi Verma, who is a 19th century painter. Okay, so 19th century is well into the time when we knew that the earth was round. Now, I know that there are people right now in the comments saying, hey, he's looking in Wikipedia. Wikipedia is not a reliable source. Okay, look at any other source. I've Googled this. Fact check on Varaha Avatar, proving a globe earth. So let's look at this fact check website. There's the claim. The claim specifically is the same thing that we saw right now, that so many years ago, our ancestors knew that the shape of the earth is circular. Now, they've done a very detailed investigation. You can just go to the website itself and look for it yourself. That's the link to the website. You can just Google right now. Anyway, they've done a detailed investigation. They found out that the temple where this depiction was made was something constructed recently in 2015. So that's the thing. You have to look at the origin of where that painting or whatever it is you're talking about, painting or sculpture or whatever, is coming from. Now, I've also found a post on Quora. Again, I'm sure there are people waiting to comment, hey, oh, he's looking at Quora, not a reliable source. But hey, I'm just looking at the paintings here. And see, in some places it's depicted as a flat earth, some places have a globe earth. There are also sculptures where the Varaha is carrying Bhu Devi, which is the goddess that represents the earth. So it's neither a flat earth or a globe earth, it's a person being depicted. I think the conclusion of this post sums it up really well. It is possible that the sages knew that the earth was spherical in shape, but the images of the Varaha do not prove it. And yeah, that's the conclusion that should be made about this video. I will see you in the next one.